Hi YouTube, this is Ramsis speaking again. Today I'd like to show you a hardware mod that I did for my PowerPak, for my revD PowerPak I must say, because this is the one that I bought back in 2009 and received it in early 2010 I think. Yeah, and it's still working very well, and yeah, so here's a quick look at the PowerPak hardware mod that I did to my unit, which is this one. This one I bought back in 2009. It was, as far as I know, the first official revision. It's a revision D PowerPak. Don't think you can actually make that out, but I'm gonna open this thing up and show you. And this is a revH one. So this is the latest revision, which already has a an SNES kick, a kick clone, if you will, and the revision D, the first one, didn't. So I added one in myself, and yeah, I'm gonna show you what I did. Okay, here we go. As you can see, I added an LED which shows you if the CIC chip, the kick clone, actually works correctly. So if it doesn't, then the LED won't light up, and you know that you'll have to reset your SNES to change to the other region. And this is what it looks like on the front. I know it's a bit hacky, but well, who cares? It works. Here you have the DSP-1, and this is the place where the original Nintendo CIC chip was located. And yeah, as you can see, I put in a PIC microcontroller with the correct code, and yeah, added it to my little LED. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit so that you can see. Oh yeah. So this is the PIC chip that I added. I made it so that two of the legs are attached to the PCB, and the rest is just a few wires. As I said, it is hacky, but well, it works. So the wire goes underneath the DSP chip and up to my little LED here, which points to the front. This is the front of the PowerPak, so I can see the LED through the transparent housing, which is good. Yeah, what else? Yes, revD. This is where it says revD1. Come on, focus. Okay. Right. So the other one. Let's get this back in its shell. Like this. This one I bought on eBay some time ago. It was pretty cheap. It came actually with a Super Famicom console. So yeah, it was pretty cheap. I think I paid 120 euros shipped from Italy or something like that. Yeah. So this is, can make that out. This is the revD one, and this is the pretty much new revH one. Notice that the PCB looks a bit different. It's got these wider, measuring, I don't know, yeah. And on the back you can see that it already has a very cool little kick clone chip, along with a SMD LED, which lights on the light is on the back actually of the PowerPak, which is a bit odd, but well, anyway, you have the LED in here as well, which is good. So this little white SMD part is the LED. Yeah. Also, you'll notice that just a minute. Which I thought was pretty interesting, that the ROM chip, so the chip that contains the boot ROM, is socketed on the old revD and revE PowerPaks and is soldered directly onto the PCB on the newer one, which is actually, I think it's some sort of cost down measure that the manufacturer did, but it's not so good for development, because if you flash your old one and anything goes wrong, like power failure, whatever, then you can just remove the chip, just take it out of the socket and reflash it using like an EEPROM programmer using a PC, like I did in the beginning before I developed the in-system flasher. While with the newer one you can't do that, you'd have to desolder the whole chip, which is yeah, not a very good thing to do. I've thought about actually removing the chip and putting in a socket. I do have those sockets on hand, but yeah, I don't really want to ruin this, so yeah, I haven't actually decided to do it. Yeah, so these are the main differences, and yeah, what I wanted to show you is the little mod that I did so that my older revD PowerPak can be used with PAL, US Super Nintendos, as well as Super Famicoms, whatever. Yep, so that's it.